Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Thank you for joining me. If you can't tell right now while I'm filming this video, it is the holidays for me. So I just put up my tree, I put on my obnoxious shirt, and I'm super excited for the holidays. And as I was putting my tree up, I thought about dentistry, dental offices, and topics that come up this time of the year. And it made me think it was time to do a video on a topic which is bonuses, which does come up at the holidays, but it also comes up year round. I hear all the time from team members asking me about bonuses and different structures they can suggest to their dentist. Dentists ask me all the time about bonuses to the team members, and I thought, well, why not bring it up now and use my tree as a good prop? And we could talk about it in this video. So here's my thoughts on bonuses. First of all, I'm not a huge fan of bonuses. Now, you're going to hear a lot of consultants out there who do believe in bonuses, having a structured bonus where you figure out what the overhead is, what the goal is, you do a certain percentage above it, and the team gets a percentage of that. And I'm not saying that's a wrong thing to do. It's just not something I'm a huge fan of. And here's the reason why. We actually, years and years ago, it was the holidays, it was at the end of the year, we had a bonus that was like that for our team. Our team got quarterly bonuses, and it was Christmas. We had given everybody their bonus. We were shutting down for the rest of the year. We were on our way to our family vacation, and we got a phone call from our dental assistant who was upset with her bonus. She didn't think the bonus was the right amount. It was supposed to be more than that, and she was upset about it because she had already spent that money for Christmas. She had already bought gifts for her family based off what she thought the bonus was going to be and was upset with us. Now, here's my problem with that is a bonus should be what that is. Bonus. It's not your expected pay. It's not what you're supposed to get. That's your pay for doing your job. A bonus is supposed to be above and beyond. So if a bonus starts to become a regular part of a pay structure or a regular part of compensation and the team starts planning on it, it's no longer a bonus, right? It's more of just a commission or an earnings that they get, not really what the term means, which is a bonus, a surprise. It's something they're going to be excited about. So ever since that phone call, we stopped doing bonuses in our office, and I'm not a huge fan of bonuses. Now, that being said, I do think the team should be rewarded. I do think that you're asking your team to put in an extra effort, to go the extra mile, to do special things, to help you reach your goal. And I do think there should be a reward system. However, I just don't think it should be a certain amount every quarter all the time, same thing based off of production or collections or whatever it is. I instead would rather have you play games, would rather have you mix up what the focus is, what the goal is, what the game is, what the reward is to make it more fun. Because if it becomes the same thing every month, every quarter, it just becomes part of the everyday life. What I would rather see is have you play games, find things that are important to your practice this month, this quarter, this year, whatever it is, and then include the team in that goal, whether it's we want to get more new patients, or we want to reactivate patients we've lost in the past, or we want to get our overhead down, or we want to increase our production, whatever it is. Figure out what the goal is or what the game is for that time period, and then reward your team accordingly. And again, it doesn't have to always be money. Now, team members watching this, I'm not saying don't give money here and there. Don't make it always not financial. But sometimes we want things instead like a team building activity or lunch on the doctor or take us all to the spa or a recognition to our patients, something online or a parking spot that's the parking spot of the month if I'm the number one person to get referrals. Whatever it is, make it fun. Make it about the thing you're trying to improve, the target, the goal you want to work on. And then make it something that the team is excited about, something that they will tell patients about, that they'll go an extra effort to reach or to do more for, because they're part of you hitting your goal, right? So my suggestion on bonuses is to sit down with your team, to talk to your team about what's important for you in the practice. What do you want to focus on? Is it monthly, quarterly, every year? What's important this year? What's important this quarter? And then what kind of things would motivate them? What would they be looking for as a motivation? Because you are asking them to go the extra mile, okay? Now, team members, if you're watching this, hopefully you'll have a discussion with your doctor. If your doctor's not watching this, or invite your doctor to watch this video and subscribe to the channel. But here's the thing I'm going to tell you, team members, is a bonus is for something you do above and beyond, something you do extra, whether you put in a little extra effort or you try to change a habit or you work on something that the team needs to get better at. A bonus should not be paid around what you're supposed to do for your everyday job, okay? Your job, if your job is assisting or hygiene or front office or answering phones, you shouldn't get a bonus, in my opinion. Let's say you're the receptionist, for how many calls you answer, because at the end of the day, that's your job, right? Doctors, you want to find things, and teams, you want to work on things that you're trying to improve, motivate, excite, not just to do their jobs. If you're bonusing people to do their jobs, then team members, you maybe want to look back at what your job descriptions are and get that down first before you ask for a bonus. So there's kind of my 2 cents. Again, I'm not a big fan of quarterly bonuses. I mean, here and there is fine, but look at other things that you have that are important to you. Look at things you're trying to achieve. Break it down to weekly, monthly, quarterly goals. Make it fun, so that when we go to work in the morning, we're excited about what we're trying to achieve rather than just expecting it to be in our paycheck. Again, subscribe. Please, if you like my funny shirt, let me know. I can put more on. I'm a huge holiday fan, so this is my favorite time of the year. Thank you again for joining us on YouTube for Front Office Rocks. Please share this with other people. This is where we're putting content just for you on topics that people ask me or that come to me as I'm putting my Christmas tree up. Thanks, guys. If you're watching us over the holidays, have a happy holiday, and thanks for joining.